Well, the village of Kohler will be transformed into a winter wonderland for a big celebration coming up at the end of this month. This is Deb Sampson and Chef Ulrich Koberstein from the American Club in Kohler. Thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we'll start with you, Chef. Part of this Winterfest celebration, people can see some cooking demonstrations.
Right. We do this every year. We do cooking demonstrations at the demo kitchen, which is at the shops at Wood Lake. It starts always the first weekend in January and runs through the end of April. Every Saturday morning there's a demo at 11 and one at 2 again. And it's $25 per person, or if you come together as a twosome, then it's $40. And you get to see all the wonderful chefs from the American Club Resort, from the golf courses, cook various dishes, and then you get to go home with the recipe and try it yourself.
And this morning you're going to be cooking what for us?
We're going to do a duck salad. Now, the demonstration that's going to be happening during the Winterfest is Chef Paul Smetala cooking game. So we thought we'd do something today. You know, duck, yes, it's game, but it's a pretty friendly, approachable game. And but people, it's one of the things that people don't know what to do with duck. It's really simple. Take a duck breast, trim off some of the excess fat that you find on the duck breast, score the skin very lightly, little crisscross. And what that's going to allow to do is that the fat will render out of the duck breast, which will just make the cooking much easier, much quicker, and also you'll lose some of that fat. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more light and lean, because the duck meat itself is very nice and lean, this way you'll render out a lot of that fat. A little bit of salt, some pepper on there as well. Skin side down in a pan. You don't need any oil because the fat will come out of that anyway and will render right down. You want to do the majority of the cooking of the duck breast on the skin side. So you're probably looking at about 5-6 minutes on the skin side. Get it nice and crispy. Turn it over another 2 minutes and then pop it in the oven and it's ready to go.
Okay, and as we let this go a little bit, Deb, why don't you tell us what else people can experience during Winterfest?
Great. Well, we are offering at the Inn on Wood Lake. We have a weekend getaway. So it's $66 per person based on double occupancy. And you have your continental breakfast and you get 20% off spa services at the Kohler Water Spa. So who wouldn't love to go have a little treat there and get a little warm? But we have plenty of things to offer outside as well. So we have the Polar Bear Plunge, and we also have some ice skating out there. There's going to be ice golf, which is sponsored by Above and Beyond Children's Museum in Sheboygan. We're also going to be doing Snoga at Yoga on the Lake, which is where I am from. And I'll be leading that class. So that will be very fun, getting outside and just kind of playing in the snow, and all family can come and we'll just play with some yoga. And then we also have, if you need to get a little warmer, we have at the Kohler Design Center, there's the Winterfest Market where you can go in and sample some food, some wine, and there'll be other vendors there as well with winter products.
It sounds amazing, and that's on January 29th. And let's continue with our dish.
Finish this off. Very simple vinaigrette. You always have acids in a vinaigrette, so we got some white wine vinegar. Put that into the bowl. We got a little bit of lemon juice, so that's going to give it a nice fruity, acidic flavor. A little bit of mustard. The mustard is going to combine and hold the dressing together. Just a little bit in there. I got some fresh thyme leaves. Pop those in there. A little bit of sugar, because you've got a lot of acid going in here, a lot of sour flavors, so you want to sweeten that up a little bit. So a little bit of sugar, and again some salt, and a little bit of pepper. Now this basic vinaigrette like this, you can make up in a blender ahead of time, and it'll keep for weeks and weeks in the fridge, no worries with that. But what you want to do at this point, get all the ingredients together, make sure that the salt and the sugar mix in with the vinegar. So you want to do that first before you add the oil. And the oil that we're going to add in here is a mixture of extra virgin olive oil and a vegetable oil. The reason for that is the extra virgin olive oil is very strong, so we don't want all that flavor. Just combine that in there. You don't have to worry about making sure that this emulsifies, because we're going to mix it in with the other ingredients, and we'll quickly put those together. I know time is short. A little bit of the vinaigrette dressing into a rice mixture. Now, there are a lot of really great rice mixtures that you can find in shops. This is long grain, short grain, black rice, brown rice. We throw that in there. Some apple. Pop that in there. A little bit of onion. We've got some fennel. There we go. Some toasted walnuts. Some beets. A little bit of goat cheese. We're going to mix all that together, put it on top of the salad, and then put the duck breast over the top.
Wow, looks like a lot of great flavor. And of course, we have this entire recipe on our website, fox11online.com. Just click on the Good Day Wisconsin tab. We're going to get this plated up. It looks like a gorgeous dish. And of course, Winterfest sounds like a fabulous celebration. We'll be right back. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin.